Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would, before we start, for those of you that pledged as part of my Kickstarter, you helped me absolutely smash the goal, and I'm super grateful for all of you that decided to be a part of it, so thank you so much. If you want to get your seat for the winter solstice alignment session, you can do so on the link in the description box below. So we'll be talking about the magic of the solstice. We will be talking about the human design perspective and how these transits are going to affect us from here on in. I'll be talking cards and numerology, obviously, and as if that wasn't enough, the whole session will culminate in a full FLP session, a group session. Future life progression, FLP, is the opposite of a past life regression. So we're going to send you into the future so you can see your 2021 mapped out. So you're going to sidestep your challenges and you're going to enhance and fast track your blessings. So if you want to get that, which is, and the price for a solstice seat is literally a fraction of the cost of what you would pay for an FLP session with me. So with that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you all on your path to your highest vibrational good. So what comes up for this as well, I just want to say a massive happy holiday season, whether you do or don't celebrate, whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, I hope you have an amazing one. So your key to the week is the Empress. Abundance abounds, right? This is a time for you to lay some sort of seed into the fertile ground of your mind. This is about really looking at what your thoughts are. Are your thoughts abundant? Is your energy abundant? This is about you really moving into a space of being the growthful Empress. Remember, the power of the Empress is whatever you give her, she will multiply and expand. She's the great container, right? So just like the earth, you put a seed in the earth, what do you get out? A plant, which will provide you with food or shelter or whatever. This is that moment. So this week, if you have some sort of idea, if there's an intuition that comes to you and you think, you know what, I'd like to do that, pop it in. Like, this is a moment for you to use the energy that is surrounding you in order to create what it is that you want. It could be an easy, harmonious week. It could be a sexy, sensual week. You could be connecting with somebody really well, which is really nice. For those of you that are married and partnered, this bodes very well. You're just enjoying the sensual nature of life itself. So for your actions and options, you have the Devil card, maybe a little bit too much. So what I will say to you is, I mean, if you're going to overindulge, it's going to be this week and next week, right? So if that is the case, just enjoy yourself. Just obviously be sure to one thing that I want to say to you as well is this is a week to put work down, all right? And unless like you're one of those people that's on the front line, etc., you know, you can't, then it makes total sense. But this would be a week where those workaholic tendencies, you've got to put them down. Be in it, especially if you have a partner or you have family coming over. Be present, have the experience of everything that surrounds you. Now, the other way that this could play out, vices. Whatever your vices are this week could really get a handle, and you know, to be honest with you, I think Scorpios tend to be quite good at putting things down once they've enjoyed them, so I'm not going to say too much on this, but yeah, that workaholic tendency for all of you might show up here. So in the communications and conversations, you have the 8 of Wands. So there is a communication coming in here from a distance. There's some sort of information that you didn't have, and it's going to be information that you can actually use. It might be either something that's very lucrative, it may come in and see you maybe changing some of your ideas, or maybe it's information that causes you to learn how you can affect something different or how you can change something. What I will say to you on this front as well, for those of you that work for somebody else, This may be some really good news that comes in this week, or something that is, and I've said this for everyone, it might be something that happens behind the scenes that will be revealed to you when you go back to work. Because obviously a lot of people aren't working this week, so you know, just something to think about. If you work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, this is information or a connection coming in, likely through a woman, who could end up being something that's either very lucrative for you or something that really assists you in going to your own personal next step, whatever that looks like. And then recently somebody reminded me, you know, not everybody works, Raf, not everybody has a business, some of us are retired or, you know, stay at home. So yeah, in that case, your Eight of Wands coupled with the Empress, this is about you looking for or finding a mentor. This is about you finding somebody that's going to be able to help you take everything that you're doing to that next level, which I really like for you. The kind of feeling that I get from it is that it's almost like there's something new that you're ready, willing and able to learn, and it's going to cement or solidify your next step. So if you're retired or you're, you know, or you stay at home or you don't work, then there's some good things out there for you as well. For your money and materials, you've got the Page of Pentacles. Love, 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 right? So what comes up here? And it's really interesting that this week is the 21st to the 27th, because as we start this week, we literally move into the time of Capricorn. Now, why do I say that? The Page of Pentacles coupled with the Devil card is literally the time of Capricorn. So from here on in, Scorpio, this is a moment for you to pay attention to your finances. This is also the time of Taurus comes in here as well, because we've got the Empress. So these are moments that you want to pay attention to, are the first 2 weeks of January, because something could be coming in there for you. In fact, for some of you, this is going to come over the course of the next week. All right, so there's going to be some sort of financial boost or upswing that kind of just sets in for you. It will be quick. It might not necessarily be you know, a boost that keeps on giving. It might just be sort of like a short, sharp burst now, but then you get another one in the time of Taurus. So we're talking late April going into May, which is very, very nice for you as well. Now, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, I would say this is a week where you want to look after your throat, your neck, just that general area. You know, eat your little thumb piece of ginger. That's what I do every sort of 2 to 3 days. I'll eat like a piece of ginger about this big. Obviously don't if you're allergic or whatever, and check in with Medical Pro. Disclaimer, all of that stuff. But yeah, that general area is where you want to look out for. When it comes to the home and environment, I mean, this is just you really enjoying your home. It's you enjoying all of the good, finer things that make you happy. Good food, good wine, good. You know, just good everything all around. I really like this for you. So I think it's going to be a great week, and even with the overindulgence, I think it's a great week. And then for your love and relations, you have the Nine of Wands. So first thing that we see here, you've got the Eight of Wands, then the Nine of Wands. What do I always say? When you see a succession of numbers like that, manifestation is speeding up, or you're getting a message from a male in the spirit world. And the reason I say that is through my own understandings and observations. Maybe you do or don't resonate with this, and with no disrespect, that doesn't matter to me. It's an observation that I've made that has rung true time and time again. So when you see numbers repeating or sequences of numbers, that's a male energy coming through from the spirit world, an ancestor, a guide, you know, whatever you want to call them. When it's words that you keep seeing everywhere or hearing the same phrase, that's a woman that's coming through from the spirit world. So for a lot of you this week, if you get some sort of message through numbers this week, pay attention. Is there someone in the spirit world? Is there a guy in the spirit world that, you know, that's passed, that would try to get a message to you at this time? We're around the solstice, so, you know, all the veils are thin, etc. Pay attention. Now, for those of you that are single, I will say you will be getting a message from somebody who is at a distance, somebody that is afar. So for those of you that have partners in far-flung places or that are from far-flung places, you could be connecting this week. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, that Nine of Wands suggests to me that you guys are figuring out what the Achilles heel is to the relationship. And this isn't a bad thing. This is actually a very good thing, because if everything in your relationship is perfect, but you've always got that one little sticking point, this is you figuring out what that sticking point might be. And I really like this, because it means that you're both being vulnerable with each other this week, and you're speaking how you feel and saying how you feel, but you're able to not only mend and fix it, but make it completely better. So all in all, I think this is going to be a great week for you guys. I actually really do. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know if it's not too personal in the comments how it shapes out. Take care, and a happy holiday season to you.